Hi, welcome back to Gadget Mad Lad. Blah 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 blah. Right, basically, shout out to Louise. You the star. Basically got you remember the Super Console X, if you've seen it. That's that came off that lady. Basically, she gave me some other bits as well. I got some pretty funky looking Bluetooth headphones. I mean, alright, they've seen better days, but when I got them originally, the charge port, micro USB, was hanging off. It was like really loose in there. I can see that on it. Yeah, there essentially. So the other day, started doing a video repairing it. I got about 30 minutes into it, looked up, realised the phone screen was black, and I was like, huh? And I realised it hadn't recorded anything, I'd not pressed record properly, and the screen had just dimmed. So I just sod it, carried on with the repair, repaired the micro SD port to what I thought I'd repaired, and I've repaired it. I think I repaired it, but there's still a problem. The actual battery, I think, because when I opened it up, it had a little, really measly little 200 milliamp battery inside it, yeah? So, what I did was, yeah, I salvage batteries out of stuff, you know, when I tear it down and stuff, so every single thing, every technically tear down you see, don't go thinking that I'm just chucking the stuff in the bin. No. Every single part gets saved for something. The plastics, everything. I used to have to chuck a lot of it away, but not the plastic side, not the actual electronics, but now I've actually found ways to conserve that as well. But the point is, I got this. I'm not 100% sure what it came out of. I think it's maybe an e-cigarette or something like that, you know, vape pens, things. It doesn't actually say the milliamp, what it is on it, unless somebody can decipher that. Let's get it into focus. Focus. That makeup thing they do. Is it gonna work? Yeah, have we got it there? Is that it? I can't quite see that. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments below. Point being, the one that's in this at the moment is a 200 milliamp hour battery, which is 3.7 volts. This is the only battery I've got that I think will actually fit inside it, because it has to be. It's not the fact that it has to be a small capacity; it has to be small in actual size. But the profile of this seems perfect. So the plan is today we're gonna do a quick switch. It'll actually be easier for me to get in here than it will be for you. These are ours. So the Bluetooth PSYC, I think that's what they're called. I think they're about 25 quid on Amazon. At first I thought, oh, it's box on headphones, and actually realised they were Bluetooth, because if you look there, you can't see them as wired or Bluetooth. The comments on Amazon review, you know, the reviews that section have, says that people are shocked how good they actually sound, so quite eager to give them a try essentially. I'll show you a little thing here on the side. If you look at this little marking thing in the plastic, a little dot here, if I press a button, I don't know if you're going to see it on camera or not, but every now and then it lights up. So I think the charge is just depleting essentially, basically. So we're going to change the battery over. Like I say, with the battery there. Okay, so just desoldering the two wires that are on the inside, connecting to that, connecting to that, jobs are good. And I've got it marked there. Black for ground, there's only two, so ground, we got positive. So there we go for that. Now, little tool I'm going to be using is this little toolkit I got off my brother-in-law a couple of years back. So shout out to Danny for that. This is what I used to get into the actual thing. I broke some of the actual pegs on the actual, you know, things holding in place. So for me, I don't really need to use this, but this is what I used originally. I got that in there, and I kind of pried it open, and that got me access to the guts of the thing, which now I don't need to. Needs a bit of a clean. But my plan is, if I get it fixed, I'm going to stick some double-sided tape inside there, you know, so it has more of a grip on the inside. So on the inside here, you're faced with 4 Phillips screws. So it's going to be a bit awkward kind of get to, you know, each of the screws. Well, I'll try and show you. We've got 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then my thumb there. So I'm just going to quickly remove these. I say quickly, but as you know, I do my videos in real time, which hopefully should be soon. That finger to pass, but I should have my laptop to do some editing on soon, so fingers crossed there, eh? Yeah, so these headphones, oh crap, where did that go? There we go. I lost you. Stay with me, boy. Yeah, so I was literally like 20 minutes in, I was thinking, oh, this is going really well, this, because the solder job's not exactly the worst on the inside, and I was like, pretty decent, this. Talking about the battery and stuff, give Louise a shout out to essentially nobody. And then I was about 35 minutes in, and I looked up to see, you know, if I was going over time or anything. Because I kind of give myself like a little time limit each time I start a video. That's why I kind of rush it a little bit. But Point being, looked up, saw the screen was black, I was like, what the hell? So, got my phone out, looked at it, I hadn't recorded a single thing. It was essentially just in camera mode, ready to record. Right, so, yeah, here again, you just want to be careful when you pull this off, because, see there, right, will do. Let's get these screws to the cell. Be careful, because you don't want to put too much pressure on these wires. They're very fragile. Essentially, if you've got like no sound coming out of the right side, and you want to come in here and do what I've done here, because say for some reason your battery's fine, it worked last hours or whatever, this is where you'd be coming in to touch up the wires, you know, with a soldering iron or something. So this is what we're going to remove in here, this little thing. I can't really give it a jiggle so you know what I'm talking about, this silver thing. When we get it out, I'll bring it up to the camera so you can see what it is. So a bit of sticky stuff on it down there, foam or something I think it is. So the plan now is to finagle it about a little bit, get access to, yeah, so, you see this little board here, I'm going to desolder this from this board and solder this, will that fit? Yeah, it'll be good there, that'll be great, spacing's perfect. So I'm just going to replace that with that essentially. And as you can see the size of it, it's really small, but it has to fit in a really tiny little compartment there, but no doubt this will fit pretty well. Let's double check. Might have a bit of issues there. But if I can fit it in the right way around maybe, which I think will be that way. Again, it's not going to close properly, is it? Crap. Issues, man. Right, so do I can make it narrower? I don't think there is. So let's just give it a try. I might not do it in the arm squishing it, but obviously you don't want to be putting pressure on these lithium batteries because it's not going to end well, especially on headphones that are next to your head, you get me? Right, so, because I've got a mark there, so here we want to remove this, what do you call it, captain tape. Got something better to do that with, surely. Got a blade or something, where is it? There we go. It's here all day, otherwise I'm trying to peel that away. Like I say, we're not really married about this battery, just don't want it frazzling on its way out. Cut through you, cut through, don't rip the wires off. Lovely jubbly. I think we're alright with that. Yep, we're alright with that. Right, so if I bend that up like so. So, I'm assuming it's wired accordingly, so this would be red and that'll be black. So we'll go with that when we stick it on. So I'll bring the soldering iron and my tweezers. I have to balance this on here, mate. No, that's not gonna work, is it? Let's see how we go with this. Hopefully I don't scorch the plastic. So we'll disarm the red first. Yeah, that wire's come straight up on it. Well, to be fair, yeah, I think we'll be right to solder. Yeah, we'll solder that back to the board and then solder the wires to it. So with this we want to be going that way around, don't we? So like so. And I'll get this wire back on in a second. So I'm going to do you, right. This is going to be awkward. Probably not doing this the best camera shot justice, so apologies for that. But if you can see this little thing over here, the objective is I'm going to get this black aligning with this bit here and the blank side aligning with that. That's the gist. So let's get this done. Get it done, son. I was going to say, oh crap. I wasn't going to say oh crap, obviously. Although I probably will a few more times. I'm trying to separate a bit more. Because this is a bit awkward, you see. Right, so I'm going to get you to you. But I haven't kind of got the clearance to do so, so this is awkward. 2 wires, Chris. Well, 3 now. You made an extra one for yourself. Come on, do this. I need some. It's awkward. It's moving. Maybe this might help. Crap. So if I knock the camera there, maybe I can. Maybe around there. That'll work. No, it's too far away. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna desolder that, and then I can move this out of the way. kind of, and focus on just this board for now, because it was red that way, black that. It was red that way, black that way. So we'll go with that for now. So what I will do, yep. So that's that. Because it's on the flat surface, should be a little bit easier to do now. He said, famous last words. So let's press U down to that. Will that work? Sorry, I'm knocking the camera again there, I didn't mean to do that. Obviously I'm not touching the actual cell, I'm only touching the bars. If you know what I mean by that, the actual thing's coming out of it. And we've got a nice contact point there, yeah, that looks good, that looks good. So now I should be able to bring this around this way, which should give me enough access to press the other one down. Come on, solder. 10 molten for me, baby. Yep, and it's done, I think. Let's double check. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea, which, yeah, I'm going to do that actually. I'm going to touch them up with a bit of solder. Just to reinforce the connection, because it becomes loose, you know, from knocking about and, well, it's on my head or something. That might not end well. It's just a nice big blob on that. Beautiful. A nice big blob on this. Nice and molten. Loads of solder. No such thing as too much. Well, there's obviously too much. Such thing as too much, but we need to get them pads touching that, them pads on the board. And obviously, by doing so, we should be all good. So, hopefully I got that right way around and do it upside down or something, because that'll be a pain in the butt. Yeah, I think I see that in minus and positive, and that's exactly where we've got it going to. So we're all good there with soldering. So that's the actual board from this battery put onto this battery now, and as you can see, 200 milliamps, 3.7 volts. So that is tiny, so small. It's literally like the size of a stamp or something like that. But this one, you can see the thickness, it's slightly different. I'm assuming this is more than 200 milliamps. I'm hoping it's at least 400 or 800 or something like that. So it's going to increase the capacity as well. So let's get them other headphones back in. Should just be able to solder 2 spots now, and then screw it back together. And I should be able to see sign of life, I'm hoping. Right, so black to black, red to red, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get it done and spray some for breezy. Right, yeah, so I'm gonna have to do kind of a angly dangly thing to get this to work, but sadly I've done worse. Right, black to this side, so if I just touch it, beautiful, nice little tack job there. And we get this one bent over too. I'm sorry if I'm not showing this very well on camera. Like I say, room for improvement with everything. And just rest that in there. Careful. Rest that in there. So happens when you open hands, also you light. Come on, you. Yeah, beautiful. So voila, that is the battery done. What I will do, just to, because there's a lot of exposed metal there, got some ground tape knocking about somewhere. Give me a second. I have other. The thing is, I bloody well have as well somewhere. I just can't find it right now. Oh crap, there's too much exposed wires in there for that to be safe. So let's go with bending you back. Yeah, I'll lower the profile a little bit. Not gonna cross each other, no, we're good, Now I need to, yeah, I think we'll be alright with that, that'll be alright. So, I'm obviously just positioning it around so none of the screw posts are biting into the wires, because obviously that's not going to be good, you don't want that. What we need to do now, if you look, there's a circular bit here and there's a flat bit at the bottom of the circle. We're aligning, you know when you're a kid you put shapes through the blocks? You're lining this up with that, that's how you know it's going in the right position. So, from what I recall, this was a pain in the butt last time. A serious pain in the butt. Right, so line you up with that, kind of. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll have to put it sideways so I can see if my work's good. Oh crap, I'm not in the light above me. Right, so where's the spots? There's the spots. There we go. Ew, that's a very squishy. Let's go with that for you. So, screw number 1, putting it in place. Like you can see, the screws are nowhere near the actual battery itself. I made sure that wires went around it and stuff, so should be okay, I'm hoping. Like I said, compressing on a battery is not a good idea, so obviously I recommend you find a battery that is like similar width and is it not depth or something, essentially that rather than that. Does that make sense? Because I think I've gone a little bit too wide there. It's a bit too thick for the actual housing itself, but we'll see if it works. I mean, to be honest with you, its chances are low, I'd say. The way these are built on the inside is a lot of things that could short, so you know, a lot of exposed wires and stuff like that. I mean, obviously from what I've just done as well, but I mean, I plan to go back in anyway. If this works, I'm going to go back in and tidy it up and put some sticky back tape on the back of this so it holds in place better. Right, last screw now and we're done. Well, if it works then that's a different story, but we'll go there, we'll get there eventually. I'm sorry if I'm not showing you properly there, but just got to kind of get it angled in right. Come on, you. I think we're good. And yeah, that's the last turn of the screw. So it feels alright. I mean, let's get the paddy thing, stick that back on. Oh crap. Get this on. You gotta align these most of them broke off when I took off the first time. This aligns to that, like an indentation. And you gotta align these with the kind of socket things. Which, to be honest with you, yeah, that thing seems okay. Let's hope that this isn't, yeah, because if you look, that one that snapped off there anyway, that's probably for the better, because they stab through where the actual battery can be seen, so even if they don't snap off for you, maybe snap that one off so it doesn't poke through. So it might help give you a bit more space clearance wise, but we're on there. Best it can be on, that is. So let's move this stuff out of the way. And we shall see if we get a steady red light or a blue light, which I'm assuming you're meant to get, because it doesn't show any sign of life whatsoever at the moment. So we want to see this here turn red or blue or anything, essentially some kind of sign of life. Come on, baby, show me life. Oh, you're kidding. It's doing nothing though. Oh crap. So I don't know then. Right, well, that was a failure. Sorry. Oh bugger. Actually, maybe I just need to keep it on charge for a little bit. Nah, I don't think I've done the best spot with that charging port. Maybe I'm not giving up with these. I'll revisit it if I can have any, you know, like success off camera. I'll do a video about it. Can't keep it plugged in for the time being. But hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Sorry it was a failure. The board on the inside essentially there's a lot of exposed wires and stuff, you know, from this bit that connects the two speakers together. They've kind of trimmed some bits down. I think that this wire was meant to be something else maybe originally that they've used. So maybe I can just rewire the entire thing from all the red phones I've got, you know, parts for or whatever. But obviously they're definitely worth salvaging, so we're going to do something with these, definitely. Obviously, hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching. I'm losing my words now. Oh, anyway, see you next time. Bye.